Today we're checking out the Reolink 2K video doorbell camera with Chime. This is model D340W. A special thanks to Reolink for sending this out for a review. Now let's see if this might be the device that your smart home has been missing. Out of the box, you're getting the doorbell itself with a clean matte white finish that blends in easily with most exteriors. You'll find a power adapter which can be used if you do not have existing doorbell wiring. You're also provided with a plug-in Chime module and mounting hardware to include a standard wall plate and a 15-degree angled wedge. Setup instructions are in the box as well. The design is clean and modern, subtle enough to blend in with most entranceways. Since the model is not battery powered, you'll need to wire it to your existing doorbell circuit that uses a compatible transformer. If you do not have an existing doorbell circuit, you need to run an Ethernet cable to a supported Reolink NVR or use the provided power adapter. If you do have doorbell wiring in place, setup is quick and painless. Once mounted, you're ready to power it up. The D340W supports dual-band Wi-Fi, so whether your network runs 2.4 or 5 gigahertz, you'll get a stable connection. Just download the Reolink app and follow the prompts, and it walks you through the rest. Once the doorbell is connected, you get 5 megapixel resolution with crisp 2K plus video. That 3:4 aspect ratio means you're seeing your visitors head to toe. And more importantly, you'll have visibility of packages on the ground. Night vision is handled by the built-in infrared LEDs, and you get a wide 180-degree diagonal field of view. Two-way talk is built in, and the audio quality is solid. I found it to be clear on both ends, which I'll demonstrate in just a moment. Now let's talk about the differences between Reolink's white and black wired doorbells. It's important that you know that only the white version of this doorbell comes with the package detection feature, and Reolink provides that feature with no subscription required. Most brands keep this feature behind a paywall. Reolink just bakes it right in. But there is a catch, which I'll discuss in just a moment. The black version of the wired doorbell does not support package detection, mainly because it uses a 4:3 aspect ratio, which is wider but not as tall. The taller field of view on the white version is what makes package detection work. If you prefer to have a black doorbell with package detection, check out the D340B. That's Reolink's battery-powered version. Now let's review video storage options. There's a micro SD slot that supports up to 256 gigabytes for either motion-based or continuous recording. The micro SD card does not come with the doorbell, so if you prefer this type of storage, you'll need to purchase it separately. You also have the option to link the doorbell with a Reolink NVR like I did. This is a great option if you're planning to build out a full Reolink system. There's also an option for cloud storage, which is available with a subscription. However, a cloud subscription is not necessary or required for this doorbell. Now, a heads up about Alexa integration. Based on my testing and my attempts to connect this doorbell with my Echo Show, it appears that the D40W may not support Alexa integration with some setups. Despite having my Reolink NVR on the same LAN network, I just could not get the doorbell to show up as an Alexa-compatible smart home device. I reached out to Reolink, and they confirmed that the Reolink Video Doorbell Wi-Fi model D340W does not currently support Alexa when it's AC-powered and connected wirelessly under an NVR, even if the doorbell and NVR are on the same LAN. If Alexa integration is a must-have, Reolink recommends connecting the doorbell as a standalone device using a PoE switch. You need to connect it to the same router your NVR is connected to. There's a setup guide for that linked below. Also worth mentioning, Reolink told me that their Hub Series doorbells do support Alexa, but I haven't personally tested that setup as yet. I've included links to both Amazon and Reolink in the description. And just to be totally transparent, I am an affiliate of both Amazon and Reolink, so I may earn a small commission, no extra cost to you, if you decide to shop through those links. Thanks in advance for your support. It really helps the channel. If you're deep into SmartThings, Homey Pro, Apple HomeKit, or IFTTT, you may want to keep in mind that this model does not support any of those ecosystems at this current time. Let's switch gears and talk about the Reolink PC app. If you're like me and prefer a larger screen for monitoring or tweaking settings, the desktop app is a fantastic interface. You can view live footage, playback recordings, adjust motion zones, fine-tune notifications, and even manage multiple Reolink devices. It's a clean interface that gives you a bit more control than the mobile app when you need it. One of my favorite features on the PC version of the Reolink app is how it handles playback. The intelligent search tool lets you filter your recorded clips by detection type, so you can jump straight to specific events to include motion, person, vehicle, or package. There is also an option on certain supported cameras to filter clips in which an animal was detected. This feature saves a ton of time when you're scanning through footage. And honestly, more apps should work this way. Speaking of settings, here's a quick walkthrough of the app to review a few of the key options that I like to dial in right away. Let's go to the settings. So to get to settings on any of your devices, you just click on this settings cog here next to the device, and that brings up the settings. We're in the settings for the Reolink Video Doorbell Wi-Fi. And the specific sections in here that you want to spend a little bit of time in the setup is motion detection being the first one. By the way, I have this on for motion mark, which is in beta form. And this only works when the clear mode is selected and it detects moving objects, surrounds them with a box. And the other area that you want to delve into is sensitivity. As a general setting, I have motion detection set up as medium. On the smart detection, I have person detection at 50, and I have vehicle protection at 25. Now, depending on the distance of vehicles that might pass your house, you might want to increase this or decrease it accordingly. It depends on how many alerts you're getting. So with sensitivity and smart detection set up, the other area that you want to go to is surveillance, and click on record and then schedule. So this is where you'll set up a schedule. As a default, I think it was set up for 24/7 recording of any detected person or any ring event. And then the other area that is important to set up is push notifications. I have the interval set at 1 minute. And as far as the schedule, I have enabled notifications for persons or ring events. I didn't necessarily want motion events or vehicle events to trigger notifications to my phone. And again, if you get too many notifications, you have to go back to this motion detection and go into that sensitivity setting and change those sensitivity settings. There's a lot of other features in here that I won't get into unless I get a specific request to delve deeper into that stuff. But you get the idea of some of the critical settings that are needed. Now let's take a moment to see the doorbell in action. Here's a clip of a visitor pressing the button. The two-way audio kicks in, and as you'll hear, the mic and speaker are clear enough for casual conversation.
Hi, how can I help you?
Yes, is Bud home? Yeah, is Bud home?
No. She'll be home after 8.
Okay, I'll stop back later. Thanks. Next, here's a demo of the custom voice message feature. The custom voice message feature must be set up in the app for the app to automatically play your pre-recorded message. The app allows you to choose a time delay to follow the doorbell button press. Absent this setup, you'll need to manually press a pre-selected message when you receive a doorbell notification. The clip which follows demonstrates how to trigger the custom message with a manual press.
Hi there. I'm a bit tied up right now. Feel free to leave a message.
Yeah, I was here to see Bud. I have some errands to run. I'll just check back later. Thanks. In the next demonstration, you'll hear the chime notification that plays when a package is detected. You can check it out. I previously mentioned that there is a caveat related to the package detection feature. While the doorbell does a decent job of identifying packages, The notification comes via a chime sound only. The app does not provide push notifications for package events. The chime alerts are only helpful if you're home and you're able to recognize what the sound means. The app does, however, offer the option for push notifications specific to motion, vehicles, or people. All right, a quick recap of the pros. The 2K video is sharp, and the tall field of view captures visitors and deliveries alike. Dual band Wi-Fi keeps the signal stable. Pre-motion recording is a great feature that catches most of what other cameras miss. Storage is flexible. You've got local, NVR, or cloud options, and you're not forced into any one method. Person detection is accurate, and package detection, if you've got the white model, is included with no fees. And now for the cons. Package detection lacks push notifications. It can identify packages and trigger a custom chime, but you won't get a dedicated phone alert. It doesn't support SmartThings, Homey Pro, or other third-party smart platforms. And Alexa support appears limited, at least in my testing, with a supported NVR on the same network. Quick update regarding Alexa integration. I deleted the doorbell, added it back in, and I linked it to my Alexa account prior to adding it back to my NVR. I'm happy to report that the doorbell now works with my Echo Show.
Someone is at the Reolink Video Doorbell Wi-Fi W.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hello, is Bud home?
No, he's not home right now.
Okay, I'll check back later. Thank you. So my final thoughts. The Reolink D340W delivers solid performance and helpful features without requiring a subscription. If you're already in the Reolink ecosystem, or you just want a dependable wired doorbell with smart detection and flexible storage, it's definitely one to consider. So if this review helped you out, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more smart home reviews, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming up next. Until next time, keep your home smart and safe.